Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Thursday, the 7th of January, comes to you from London. We're seeing a lot of green on the screen today. The violence that we've seen in Washington hasn't really had an effect on the market, and we're seeing most things are up. We did see a fallback in markets yesterday, but on the whole, markets are taking things in their stride. Dollar index is still bearish below the cloud. We're sitting at around this 89 level. We are still in a very clear bearish trend there. Euro against the dollar, seeing the consolidation pattern sideways, move out of the pattern. We've got further to run. Big upside target there on the 1 minute on the 1% chart, on the 60-minute chart, some 3% higher. So that's the level to watch in the short term. We're seeing the yen against the dollar back above the 103 level. So we're just seeing a little bit of a resurgence in dollar strength, yen weakness there, but we do still have lots of downside targets hanging over us. So this re-rating is probably short-lived. Sterling holding the 136 level, so fairly steady there against the dollar, and 110.76 against the euro. Not much change there. Bitcoin sitting at $37,000. So the pullback was short-lived. We're seeing these big weekly candles here. Remembering this is my weekly chart, my daily chart, and my 60-minute chart, long-term, medium-term, and short-term. The target here is 40,000 and 41,000, so some 10% higher still to run for Bitcoin. We wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback at some stage that will line us up for an even higher target, but for the moment, Bitcoin is reaching for the sky. The S&P 500 index was up yesterday. The Nasdaq was down. Tech majors hit quite badly, and we'll have a look at those charts in a moment. Dow was up 1.4%, so the smaller constituent mix there was enough to carry the market forward. The futures today are higher. Trump has conceded this morning, and we are seeing markets rallying as a result. And also the Nasdaq E-mini higher as well. The VIX volatility 6% lower, so the fear index is coming off. Markets looking more positive. The FTSE future down 0.5%, but the cash markets in Europe looking quite strong. The DAX up 0.4%, the CAC Quarante up 0.3%. Japan on that weaker yen is up 1.85%, so that's helping there. We're seeing the Hang Seng off 0.5%. One of the big standouts this year is China, up 0.7%, breaking higher. So we're seeing that long sideways consolidation pattern breaking to new highs. That's very bullish for Chinese stocks. The Sensex, little changed, and the Aussie market up 1.6%. So taking everything that's happening in the world in its stride. And we still have a long way to go to break to new highs there. Gold is sitting at 1921. We did see a fallback yesterday, but it's just coming back to cloud support. Still looking pretty bullish there, and just emerging out on that weekly cloud, looking strong. Silver is down 0.5%. Copper up 0.4%, and US 10-year yields continue to rise, up 1%. So we are seeing a move there as well. Taking a look at the tech majors now, we've got Apple. They were lower yesterday, so just seeing a fall through the cloud there. Amazon also just struggling. So we saw most tech majors off around 2 or 3%, and so we're just seeing moves to short-term bearish. Not great news for tech stocks at the moment. Google is about the only one in the FANG stocks that is really, and of course Tesla's gone much higher, but Google is now starting to struggle as well, having made new highs, and Microsoft has struggled to make new highs as well, as has Facebook. So it's quite interesting that the tech majors really have not done anything since their peak in September. Taking a look at the energy mix now, Brent crude sitting at $54.50, so we continue to just steadily rise there. WTI has broken the $50 mark now, so that's a very encouraging news for WTI. Looking at US nat gas, we're just sitting at 267 here, and that's proving quite a challenge. Coal is sitting at 66.60, and one of the standouts here is that it's pulled back. We are short-term bearish there, of course, but we've had an incredible run, so we shouldn't be surprised to see a pullback. Watch for a new upside target to be generated off any thrust there. And emissions sitting up 2% this morning, taking us to 34 new highs there. So that's of course very bullish for the price as well. German power sitting at 50 euros 80. We've got good upside targets there, looking stronger. And if we take a look at Nordic power, we are also 5% higher there, so pushing higher there too, with good upside targets on the 1 minute chart. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.